Nkosi Nation, Sanbonani, and welcome back to Football Trends with me, OQB. Now, on today's video, guys, I do have some shocking news in terms of the player known as Fawaaz Basadien, and also we're going to touch on Stephane Azizi and the message that he shared in terms of Obrigado Mfundo Vilakazi. But of course, before we dive into all of the details, please do make sure to like this video, and also if this is your first time seeing Football Trends with QB, you can just hit on the subscribe button and don't forget to click the bell notification so that next time when I post a new video you get notified. Now, where do I start? Okay, let's just start with Basadien Bafetu. Basadien, I think he's 27 years old. He plays as a left back for Stellenbosch FC. He joined them from Morocco Solos in July 2022. I-contract yakhe it expires nge-30 zika-June in 2025, and according to Transfer Market, the value of this player is around 1.2 million euros, which is equivalent to 20 million rands. Now, if you ask me Mbugele Lapekaya, well, that's a lot for a defender nje kuphela. 1.2, actually 20 million rands to buy a defender. That is a lot of money, Bafetu. But anyways, the player, I understand his quality, experience, is someone who plays as a left back but can also play as a left winger and now left midfield. Now, as we all know, Fawaaz Basadien is a player that Kaizer Chiefs have had their eye on ever since, even before bringing in coach Nazarene Nabi. We know Kaizer Chiefs were after the services of Fawaaz Basadien. And guess what happened when Kaizer Chiefs went to Stellenbosch FC in order to buy the player? And Stellenbosch FC, they were like, you guys are giving us an offer, and to that offer, no, we're not gonna give you this player. If you are going to give us this much, we're not gonna sell you the player. And then later on, we've heard rumors there's a team that was interested in signing Fawaaz Basadien. I forgot the name of the team, and currently, as I'm speaking with you, it looks like there have been some changes, and the changes that we see, as reported by Lorenzo Cole from Aisi Times, it looks like Stellenbosch FC, they've placed an unreasonable offer in terms of the asking price. You guys can buy this player with this much money. Now, I'm not saying Fawaaz Basadien is being sold for 20 million rands, but understand this, according to Transfer Market, in June, I think on June 11, the price skyrocketed to 20 million rands. And according to Lorenzo Cole, it looks like Stellenbosch FC, they've asked a lot of money in terms of this player. We know Guti, he's one of their most valuable players, and we know Guti, he was not originally a left back, but he grew from being a left winger to a left back. But you guys can let me know, Guti Nina, what do you guys think down in the comment section below? Because previously, when Kaizer Chiefs, they offered to buy Fawaaz Basadien, their offer was rejected, and then they went on to sign Ubonganisem. I think that's where they signed Ubonganisem. It was because they got rejected from Stellenbosch FC in terms of buying Fawaaz Basadien. But it looks like now they are willing to sell, but ngemali engeko. So that means maybe they're still not willing to sell this player, because it delayed with that club that he was supposed to go to. I think it did not go through. I'm not too sure what happened, but I think it did not go through. Which brings me to the thing that I always say and talk about, and I try to address with Bafetu. We might look at the situation from the outside and be like, okay, Kaizer Chiefs, I want to keep him mali, but come on, taking a look at this, Kaizer Chiefs cannot buy a left defender, Bafetu, for this amount of money. Just like Lorenzo said, it's unreasonable. It's unreasonable. Even if you can see, okay, this doesn't make any sense. So it looks like they don't want to sell this player to Kaizer Chiefs, because if Kona team sign, how much did they sell this player for? Was a Bafunugum sign, and then later on change the deal. I don't know what happened, but later on changed the deal, and now Kanibati, okay, we can sell, but for this amount of money, not the one in Infunugus. So that's something we have to look at in terms of signing players, because we might want a player and think, oh, it's okay, Kaizer Chiefs, they can get that player, but we're in the same situation that is currently happening right now with the Fawaaz Basadien. So I believe we're gonna have to be patient, and some of the players, I don't think we won't get all of the players that we need at Kaizer Chiefs. So what are you guys saying, Lape Makaya? Nitini nangalendabale, because Fawaaz Basadien is being sold, but ngemali unreasonable, and currently Kaizer Chiefs, we know we don't have a stable left back, a quality left back, and that's something that we definitely need highly. And taking a look at Fawaaz Basadien is one player that I know he can do a great job in terms of that experience, at least the quality galore. And hey, in terms of the money, I don't know, I'm not gonna talk much about that. And then moving on, we do have something about Stephane Azizi. He said something in terms of Mfundo Vilakazi. There was a message, if you remember correctly, we were playing and Mfundo Vilakazi was doing some showboating lapaglia mesh, even though they were leading us with 1 or 2-0. I'm not too sure about the score. And I said personally, I did not have a problem with it, because he did not cost us in any way. But in terms of mover, and I even saw the pick that was laid out for me, I was like, okay, maybe he did cost us a little bit, because if you take a look at this picture, and you can see with Magashopo, there was Umart was open, there was 2 other players inside the box. And taking a look at this picture alone, you might swear Umfana had many opportunities. He can either attack or across the Ebola. But if you look at this picture alone, Bafetu, I think there's 2 situations here. If you pega ngesithombe kuphela and you pega with emotions, you're gonna be like, okay, this is a negative thing. But for me personally, I think this was a positive thing, because we saw he delayed the attack by just 5 seconds, and then he allowed more time for his players more spacing. And from Itolo, I believe he did a beautiful cross. But he did a beautiful cross. So what obviously, if you look at this picture on one side, obviously it's going to be like vele umfana he did something wrong. But to be honest, I don't think he did anything wrong. And if coach did not want him to showboat, if you remember correctly, Eteki, the boy did showboat. He was doing his things, and I think it's something that coach allowed. Just go out there, enjoy yourself, and play football. That's it. He's just enjoying himself. That's one thing I like about Mfundo Vilakazi. No matter how tough it is, no matter how bad the situation is, it's good to let loose a little. Obviously, we're gonna have different opinions, because others might say, okay, and while we are losing the game, if he did cost us something, obviously I was going to blame him, but he did not cost us anything. He was just playing football, enjoying himself. If obviously he did cost us something, that's when I would have said, okay, he was not supposed to do it, because it was costly, but it did not cost us in any way. And I hear Azizi saying with him, obviously, if he played like this and Ushama dance moves grounding, but at the later stage, Ama results at 4-0, that's something, because Bazombozo, it's okay. I saw you dancing, cheering the fans, but the score, sitting a score, we lost. Obviously that will sound a bit vague, and it doesn't make any sense. So if Umfana did showboating while they were winning or leading, there was not going to be any problem. But Ngoba, he did it because we were being led 1-0. People are assuming it's a bad thing. Come on, guys. Come on, Bafetu. We all know Mfundo Vilakazi. He's been doing this from time and time again. So, but anyways, let's just take a look at what Azizi said.
First of all, I respect my job, because I can say football is my job, and then I love also the football. But I like to learn for everything. The football, I can see the high level. You will never see like Ronaldo or the top player doing this thing. This is to lose time, and then you are losing 2-0 to come and do this. For me, it's no sense. I was feeling sad when I see until even the young player doing this. For me, it's not something nice, because for me, really football, you know, is always in front, pass, control, pass, not to joke with the ball.
Because but I'm sure when you are there with the senior team, you say it's different.
Yeah, it's very different, because kusine team lento le yokudlalela ama-fan ayisebenzi badinga ama-results. So nami ukukhula kwami bengibona ukuthi man lento le because
Well, I believe this is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching until the end. Leave your comments down in the comment section below. I will see you soon with something new.